in the National Stadium, Kokoritsu Kokijo, for the 14th Toyota Cup. AC Milan, the richest club in Europe, leading the Italian league. Sao Paulo returning here as South American champions, playing their 96th match of the year as they rewrite the history books. All right, let's have a quick check on the sides. Milan, a powerful squad, 7 foreign players, but a lot of injuries, so there's been uncertainty about this lineup, but not about the defense, where a flat back 4 is marshalled by Franco Baresi. 3 of them, Maldini, Costacurta and Baresi, have played in 2 winning Milan sides in this Toyota Cup, so no shortage of experience at any level. But their away record is not quite as strong as you might expect. Milan, though, of course, has the biggest club squad in the world, and 7 injuries, though, have tested them really severely. They would test anybody. And now the loss of Savicevic, because of some sort of confusion about whether he was eligible here, has hit them still further. But with Baresi leading a very, very strong defense, and players like Desai in midfield, where there is plenty of talent, Desai, of course, from Marseille, then they're going to have a lot of problems for Sao Paulo. Up front, it's going to be Jean-Pierre Papin of France and Floriu Radicioiu of Romania, with Massaro playing down the left-hand side. Radicioiu, happy, he says, to be in the side because of so many injuries. Well, as for the Sao Paulo team, Zetti is one of 6 players who was in last year's winning side here. They've achieved a huge amount under Tele Santana, 8 titles in 3 years, and that's with the continual drain of players sold to other countries as usual. 3 of their Libertadores, the winning side in May, have since disappeared to other countries, but they still keep producing young talent, including players like Deriva, who play in midfield, and also the player who wears number 6, Andre, who's just 19 and will play on the left-hand side of defense. Deriva is a holding player in midfield, while Toninho Cerezo, a veteran of 3 World Cups and a long spell in Italy, is 38 years of age, so he's the other end of the age scale, and he's not likely to last the 90 minutes here. 8 of this squad will join the Brazil national team immediately after this match. Up front, the 2 players, Muller and Paulinho, very dangerous goal-scoring combination. Both of them, of course, in that Brazil national squad for the game against Mexico in Guadalajara in the middle of next week. So we await the kickoff of the almost last major event in the Japanese season and the 14th Toyota Cup. And we're away. AC Milan, of course, in their black and red, chasing forward immediately against the Sao Paulo of Brazil. Both writing new chapters of history. Both have been there before in winning form. No Italian side has lost here. No Brazilian side has ever lost here. So something's got to change here. Sao Paulo, the first club in 15 years to retain the Libertadores Cup, the first South American club to compete in Tokyo in consecutive years. And Milan, the richest club in the world, but with 7 very big names out of the possibility of playing here. And controversially, Savicevic, the Montenegrin, left out because of a misunderstanding about the regulations. It was assumed because he was sent off in 1990, playing for Red Star Belgrade, he wouldn't be eligible for this match. But in fact, after a lot of discussion, it was deemed that he was eligible, but in the time of the discussion, Capello, the Milan coach, had decided that he wouldn't play him, he wouldn't risk him, and he decided when he got the go-ahead to include him if he wished, he decided to stick with his original choice. We'll see how it works. There's Maldini knocking it into Albertini. Forward goes Massaro on a strong run. Runs into Valber, and there's Cafu knocking it forward, looking for Paulinho. So it's noticeable that Milan have taken the game straight to Sao Paulo, just as Barcelona did last year, and scored the first goal, of course. Cafu knocking it away. So foul there by the experienced Baresi. Looks like a very inexperienced challenge on Paligna, and Baresi are never present this season in the Italian league. Looks as if he might be hobbling a little bit. So we've got Valbert at the back trying to knock it forward and getting a rather pointed look from a couple of players, just giving it away. So Papin up front with Radicchioil. 4 players in midfield for Milan, and no doubt Maldini and Panucci will get forward from the fullback position. Ronaldo wins. Doriva and Andre, he's under pressure from Donadoni. And again, they're not finding it easy to get it clear. And here comes Massaro. Oh, off the bar and into the arms of the goalkeeper. A terrific strike by Daniele Massaro, and a bit of luck for Zetti and Sao Paulo. Albertini knocks it over. It comes straight out to him on the volley. Goalkeeper was beaten, and fortunately straight into his arms. What drama here. And that really deserved a goal. That was a superb strike from Massaro, and a bit of fortune for Sao Paulo. Fabinho Cerezo goes to help Capu. They're not getting forward as easily as they did last year against Barcelona. Doriva to Andre. Andre fouled here. Free kick to Sao Paulo. Valbert with the long one, which wasn't accurate enough, looking for Capu. It's a giveaway here. Now there might be something on for Radicchioil with Papin right in the middle. Albertini's squared up here to help him. This is Desai. Uses Donadoni. But the moment might have gone now as the Sao Paulo bring a lot of players back. Desai to Albertini. Costa Curda and Baresi. They're knocking it around well, AC Milan. Looking good here. Maldini to Radicchioil. Massaro wide, making it hard for Sao Paulo to get into this game. And when they do, it's a big boot, and they're not really building up particularly well. Miller knocks the ball out. That's a throw in. Quiet game so far for him. Nothing from midfield really from Sao Paulo. They've been under too much pressure, staying in the match. Papin does well to get it back to Panucci. In goes Doriva. I couldn't really get a hold of it quick enough. Couldn't find a colleague. They're running in their midfield, AC Milan, at the moment. Capu against Massaro. Capu's done well. This is quality play. Paligna. Capu's pushed forward again. There's changed it wide to Andre on the left. Capu's still wide over that right-hand side, looking for the big one. This is for Capu if he can get there. Done well. Paligna. Oh, it's a goal! Paligna's in there, made by Capu on the right-hand side. Sao Paulo has struck with their first real attack after 20 minutes. Tremendous strike, and what a run down the right-hand side by Capu. Paligna coming in on that cross as Muller went to the near post. Terrific play. What a run by Capu. What a strike by Paligna. Deep cross ball by Andre. Ball into the middle. Paligna's there. 1-0. Great attacking play. Celebrations all round. A lot of support here in this ground for the Brazilian side. Paligna has put Sao Paulo into the lead, totally against the run of play. A brilliant counter-attack. Now let's see what AC Milan are made of. Radicchioil trying to get it away. Andre, who put that deep cross over from the left to Capu. That was fine play. And he was definitely the man who made it. There's the crossfield ball. Here's Capu coming in on it. Knocks it straight back. And Paligna with a close-range drive. Quality stuff from Sao Paulo. They've been under the cosh for the first 20 minutes or so, and Telly Santana's side now leads by 1-0. Here they come again. But a little bit over-exuberance there by Capu. And there's a free kick to Milan. The kick has been taken. Capu's out of the game. They're short of one player in defence. It means that Gino drops back to cover for Capu, who's still writhing in agony on the ground. And here's Gino here, who can sweep up quite comfortably or play for time. Meanwhile, Capu is in some trouble. Referees stop the game. On come the stretcher bearers. Case is a terminal case. But as the referee indicates, if you want treatment, you have it off the field. So 1 minute a hero, next minute an injured hero. I suspect he'll be back quite fast. Meanwhile, at the other end, it should be a goal kick. Well, here's how it happened. Pushing, shoving, an elbow in the nether region. Substitutes warm up for Sao Paulo, but Capu is trotting back down the touchline, trying to get back into the game. They're down to 10 men at the moment, Sao Paulo, as Milan push forward. This is Baresi. Massaro wide on the left. It's a fine ball. In goes Albertini. Zetti's going in there and past the post by the defender Ronaldo to save the day as Papa came in. Corner given. The first of the game for Milan. While Ronaldo recovers. That was a good bit of defending, getting in the way of Papa. It's going to be Donadoni to take the corner. Capu is back in, so it's 11 against 11. Maldini is making his way forward here onto the near post. Up he goes. Oh, it's just Massaro. Another one. Deflected away for yet another corner. Massaro looks as if he's really got his shooting boots on here. Headed away, straight to him, ready to have a quick dig. And deflected early on. Donadoni going across once more. So Massaro, who was unlucky to see his shot hit the bar and then be gathered by goalkeeper Zetti, sees his side trading by 1-0, but coming back into it here with a second corner. Panucci is pushed up here. Oh, and Radu Choi looks as if he was going to get that, but he was knocked away gently by Andre. Throw in then with Massaro trying the long one. Up goes Radu Choi. It's Desai. Hacked away by Leonardo. Anywhere will do for the moment until they can push up, get a bit of breathing space. Massaro is on the right-hand side at this moment. Ronaldo gets in there, but the referee blows for a foul. Free kick to Milan. The pressure on Sao Paulo. Radu and Papin on the edge of the area. On the left-hand side, Maldini is free. Oh, it's a good one, but offside. Offside. Papin was in a scoring position, but the linesman said, no, that's illegal. Papin believed that he came late, and he might well have done. Level is not offside. Then others come to help him. Andre is here. Capu is wide over the right-hand side. He wasn't deep enough. Tried the old trick that brought the first goal. Still Sao Paulo. Juninho Cerezo looking for Capu. Can he get that one? Maldini's first. Held him off. It's the goal kick. Legitimate piece of intimidation there, where he just got his body in the way of Capu. So AC Milan, 13 times the Italian champions, 4 times their cup winners, and 3 times the European champions. Not having everything their own way here by any means. And despite the fact that they've hit the bar once and pressed forward a lot, trailed by that 1 goal. And they're not getting through midfield anymore. There was a little kick there by Papa on Deriva, which the referee didn't see. All a bit untidy. But it'll suit Sao Paulo, provided they don't lose too much concentration. Because I'm sure Telly Santana will have a few words to say at half-time, and perhaps a change or two. Because they haven't played particularly well, Sao Paulo, but they're leading. Leonardo gets forward. Costa Curta's a strong fellow. That's a back pass. The goalkeeper's got to be careful. Donadoni does well to control it, but Andre is in there. Back for Muller. Paulinho can't get there. It's a headed pass from Maldini. There by Valder, knowing that the defender was going to get it. But he's asked a lot of his goalkeeper, and he takes no chances. Into touch. Pressing forward now in the last stages of the first half, Milan. Looking for that equalizer. Baresi. Now, Albertini. Cafu is quick, but so too is Massaro. Free kick again to AC Milan. Once more, Sao Paulo get their players behind the ball. Vital that they don't concede one in the last seconds of this first half. Here's Massaro. Albertini. Now here's Donadoni. But Sao Paulo, a lot of players back behind the ball, and they close it down well here through Gino. Away by Costa Curta, and no chance then of Raducioio controlling it. It was an awkward ball, and he was closely marked. Throw in to Sao Paulo. It's looking good for them at the moment. Hooked away by Costa Curta. Donadoni to Desai. In goes Ronaldo, who's had a strong first half. Good play by Massaro. With Papa. Raducioio as well, and Raducioio was free on the right-hand side. Should he have shot or should he have passed? There was a sharp little movement there by AC Milan, but Raducioio was in a better position. Good play here. Well, we can't see from this angle where Raducioio is. There he is on the left of the picture. Very sharply done by the Frenchman. But should he have passed it? And it's still 1-0. With less than a minute to go in this first half on our clock. There's Albertini. Baresi. And Raducioio wasn't fouled according to the referee, so Sao Paulo can let that one roll out of play, waste a few more seconds, and Jean-Pierre Papin can ruminate on whether he should have scored there or whether he should have passed. But sadly for AC Milan, he did neither. Zetti with a kick for Sao Paulo. Easily picked up by Costa Curta. Hard one for Donadoni. Nicely done. Good play. Clever stuff down the right-hand side. Desai pushing it towards Massaro. Maldini's just behind him. Tried a clever flick. Didn't need to do that, but he fortunately got it back again. Maldini's gone down the left. This is Massaro's fouled again. No, play on. There he goes. They're still in possession. Time added on in this first half now as Milan look for the equalizer. Massaro out to Maldini. And Paulinho will pick it up. Cerezo to Cafu. They play it so neatly in short areas. Forward goes Cerezo, a hopeless task, and he acknowledges it with a pretty poor pass. But Paulinho, the hero of the moment. Cerezo at the age of 38 doesn't want to chase lost causes like that. And indeed, that is the end of the first 45 minutes in which AC Milan did most of the attacking. They had Massaro hit the bar, and then the rebound was grabbed gracefully by Zetti. And then we had this wonderful play with Andre pushing it wide to Cafu. Cafu getting it into the middle, and Paulinho, the 25-year-old number 9, knocking it in the 20th minute for the only goal of the game so far. It was a wonderful move on the counter-attack, but really, Sao Paulo haven't had many chances in Rossi's penalty area in this first half. Milan have done most of the attacking. They're very much in the contest yet. But most of the supporters here at the National Stadium. Well pleased to see Sao Paulo in the lead, but AC Milan have a lot to offer yet. So the half-time score here in Tokyo is AC Milan 0, Sao Paulo 1. Right, as we start the second half here, with Sao Paulo well aware that really they're pretty fortunate to be 1-0 in the lead. In terms of statistics, AC Milan had 8 shots to Sao Paulo's 1 in the first half. And one of those shots, of course, hit the bar by Massaro. And a couple might perhaps have done better. One from Albertini, one from Papin. Sao Paulo were under a lot of pressure. Santana will know that, but they're pushing forward here, the opening stages of the second half, as Leonardo tries to get one in, and that was a brilliant piece of play by the former Valencia player. Just skidding across the front of Rossi's goal. Could that have gone in from that angle? It almost did. He was a bit worried as Paulinho came in. Leonardo and the midfield players of Sao Paulo have really been under a lot of pressure in this game. Haven't managed to get forward like that on too many occasions. Here's Panucci. Forward for Papin. That's an easy one for the big defender Ronaldo. But it means a bit more space gained by Milan. Desai. Not an easy one to clear. Leonardo forward, but again not decisive enough for Paulinho. Kicked away. Gino. Lorenzo quickly towards Capu, the attacking defender. Gino. 4-1. Well, I wonder what Fabio Capello said to his Milan side. They played pretty well in the first half. There's a free kick here that might help them. They're trailing by 1-0, but surely if they keep up the momentum they had certainly in the first 25 minutes, they must have a chance of getting back into this game. This time last year, of course, Barcelona were 1 up, then lost 2-1. It could act in reverse here for Sao Paulo. So Donadoni on the ball. Wide on the right-hand side is Panucci. Yellow card for not recruiting far enough. Donadoni chipped forward. Away by Muller. Back in the defensive role. Back in by Panucci. Panucci going again. Cerezo beats him to it. But it's still every player except Muller back in the defensive role now for Sao Paulo. As the big long one comes in with Panucci in there. No, he didn't get it. This side knocks it back in again. The difficult one as Massaro gets in. Massaro's got it. As Sao Paulo delayed, and Massaro swooped, and it's 1-1. Delight for AC Milan. Despair for Sao Paulo, because they should have got that clear. Zetti should surely have come for that. As Desai knocked that back in to the penalty area, surely that should have been comfortably cleared. But Massaro has put them back in the game. So this is a partially cleared throw-in. Desai knocks it back in again. Not a constructive ball at all. Where's the goalkeeper? Well, he's too late. He's stuck on his line, and it's 1-1. Massaro the scorer. It's the ball that he should attack, and he doesn't. And Massaro beats Raducoi to it, and Milan are level. He did well to get in on that. It wasn't an easy half volley, but that should have been the goalkeeper's ball. Here they come again. A free kick. Now that will give AC Milan exactly the encouragement they needed. They've been the better side in the first half. Now they've picked up a goal early in the second half, and all being well, they could add to that. Chance perhaps for a direct drive. Desai has got a big boot on him. Sase drives, and I don't know whether that was a shot or whether it was a pass towards Raducoi, but it was pretty uneventful. But nevertheless, that ball he put into the penalty area from that half-cleared throw-in has put AC Milan and Capello and his team back into this contest. And very much wide open now. Panucci wins that. Offside by at least 2 Sao Paulo players. They're getting forward into the midfield position. I wonder if the sun was a problem for Zetti. And now he puts his cap on to protect him. Cerezo, difficult ball from Gino. Gino's giving it away again. That's happened quite a lot. And it's Donadoni. He rarely gives it away. And in here is Massaro again. Well, he was quickly closed down. That was some ball from Donadoni. A mistake by Gino, and the tackle was a good one in the end. Well, he's just needing an extra touch, Massaro, before he got the shot in, but that was a lovely crossfield pass. It's Milan right on top here. Maldini is on the near post. Raducoi over the far post. There's Maldini. There's Raducoi here, knocks it out here to Massaro. Not quite accurate enough. And they closed him down a bit quickly. Albertini wide to Donadoni. Does well, but fouled by Cafu. Not looking too good at the moment for Sao Paulo. They're losing their cool a little bit and giving away free kicks in very dangerous areas. Now Donadoni. Maldini's pushed up here. Back to Albertini. Desai's over the far side. Good jump, and here's Papin. Oh, and Raducoi, who looked ready to swoop on that one. As Panucci put it in the middle. They're very much on top now, AC Milan. They can turn this game in their favour. Cerezo to Miller. Good turn, but into trouble. Desai is there to clear. Raducoi. Desai coming to support him. He's a strong player. Hasn't got the elegance of some of the Milan ball players, but he's very effective in midfield after an uncertain start. Oh, that wasn't much of a challenge from Panucci. Massaro. 1-1, but it's Milan in control. On the right-hand side is Donadoni. Don't think you can do it. Quite good enough for that crossfield pass. But bearing in mind the injury list that Milan have got at the moment, this is some performance. And it looks as if a change is imminent for Sao Paulo, with Juninho warming up. But the injury list for AC Milan includes at the moment Van Basten, Boban, Laudrup, Carbone, Simone. Hang on for a moment as Leonardo gets down the left-hand side. It's a good one, it's there! They've scored! It's Toninho Cerezo! Again on the counter-attack, and they're back in the lead. Just as Milan were getting a firm grip on this game, Rossi concedes a second. It's only really the third attempt that Sao Paulo have had. It's Toninho Cerezo, the 38-year-old veteran, converts the cross from Leonardo. Good ball. Great goal. Totally once more against the run of play, and Rossi must be kicking not only himself but his defenders. A little lack of concentration, and the old man has put the Brazilian back into the lead. Great run by Leonardo. An easy one for Toninho Cerezo. The player who bought out his own contract to come back to Brazil from Italy, arriving in time for the Libertadores Cup and last year's Toyota Cup, now makes his mark in 1993. Massaro with Maldini. And here's the Papin and Radicchio with Donadoni picking up the long cross. Donadoni's done well. And away by Leonardo. Great stuff. Good ball play. Up to Miller. Leonardo is dashing forward on the right-hand side. And he's given it to him. Oh, good play. Cleared by Maldini. What a terrific move by Sao Paulo, with Cafu getting it in on the right-hand side. The ball's gone out now. A sweeping movement from one end of the field to the other, with Leonardo and Miller building up for Cafu, but the cross not quite good enough. As we await another substitution, Albertini is going off, and it's Orlando who comes on. Radu Choi looks as if he's also coming off, so double substitution. With Tassotti waiting to get on as well, I think. Well, there it is then. Tassotti coming on for Radu Choi, and Orlando coming on for Albertini. With 10 minutes of the game left, and 2-1 to the South American. Orlando is foul, but indeed there was an original infringement on Donadoni before that by Cafu. So Milan bringing on two fresh sets of players, with Tassotti playing on the right-hand side. That means Panucci will push forward in a more striking role, and Orlando on the left-hand side. And here it is. And it's a goal by Papin. By Massaro with the backflip. Massaro knocks it in. It's 2-2. Wonderful stuff by Milan just as they made a couple of substitutions, and it pays off superbly. Massaro and Papin working it very well there. And it's 2-2 with 9 minutes left. Cross on the right-hand side. Good bit of play by Donadoni. There's Massaro. There's Papin. And it's 2-2, and Milan are back in it. Beautifully done. Lovely cross from Donadoni in the first place. But Massaro, I think, must take most of the credit for that one. Both coaches knowing that the next goal could well decide the outcome of this 14th Toyota Cup. 2-2 at the moment. Possibility of extra time. It's 4 minutes left of the original 90 minutes. Massaro. Desai. Space on the right. Tassotti and Panucci down that right touchline. Andre tries to get to him. And pushing back. Oh, that's not a good one from Tassotti, a very experienced international. Dorezo to Doriva. Gino. And finding Leonardo. Does well to keep possession here. Darts forward. And forward goes to Muller. And doesn't know where it is. Got in! It's a goal! It's got in! And they're in the lead again. Incredible! How on earth did he get that goal past Rossi? Incredible, with less than 3 minutes to go. They're in the lead again. Lovely ball forward, but how on earth did that ball go in? All sorts of activities on the bench. Referee wants to get the game restarted. Muller is the goal scorer here as Cerezo puts it forward. The chase is on Baresi, the goalkeeper. It goes off Muller. He doesn't know where it is. Baresi can't get it. It's 3-2. Now watch Muller as he challenges here with the goalkeeper and Baresi. He's searching for the ball. It's in the net. Lovely ball from Cerezo. Not particularly good goalkeeping by Rossi, but it's 3-2. Searching ball for Papin. Great play. Maldini is pushed up in an attacking position. This is Panucci, the other fullback. They're desperate now. Setti going for it. Oh! And for one moment it looked as if Massaro and then Papin got it. But when Setti came for that one, he should really have had it as we go into time added on. And that was a let-off for Santana. Maldini, Massaro and Papin might have got there, but they didn't. And now it looks as if the Toyota Cup is going to go to Sao Paulo for the second consecutive year. Oh, and the chase on here by Papin as it was relayed back in again by Panucci. And the referee looks as if he wants to blow the final whistle. There's a bit of a dispute here. Nobody seems to know what's happening. He certainly doesn't. There's a free kick being given.